All right, so that ended abruptly. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I was typing something on the keyboard, and suddenly it just quit going. Can you hear me? There we go. You can hear me. Good. Of course you can hear me. You can hear my phone now too. Hey everyone, how are we doing? Welcome. Good Monday evening. We are here. We are live. We are hanging out Monday night. If you haven't already hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. Algorithms, analytics, we've talked about it before. Please hit the thumbs up. Share us out. If I sent you the link, come hang out tonight. What else are you going to do? Come on. It's good to see everyone tonight. Monday, right back to work. I hope you all found your way back to work. If that's where you wanted to be, I know that's where I want to be. Got to pay the bill. The man's got to get paid. Now the man's got to get paid about 10%, 15% more than he used to. Damn it. Not me getting paid 15, 20. The man, the government, the whatever, the state of Michigan, they all getting paid more. What are you going to do, right? What's up, Mayberry? How you doing, bro? Oh, it's great to see everyone here. It's great to see everybody here. Yeah, we got a topic tonight. A lot of times on Monday nights we just do a hangout. We're just hanging out tonight too. But I've been lamenting for a long time. I wouldn't say a long time, probably a few weeks, on whether I would this TikTok video. You guys know the one I'm talking about, right? Island Boy. If you're on anything other than YouTube, I'm sure you have seen these two interesting looking young fellows that do the TikTok video. And so I thought I had my own little play on. I've been thinking about this a lot. I didn't prepare a lot for tonight. I didn't prepare a lot for what I'm going to show you tonight. And I think if I do the video, which there is a poll running, so if the poll is still out there, I don't know if it's still out there, it's still running. I believe it is. I think I'm going to do this thing. Yeah. Anyways. Let's say hi to people that came up in the chat, shall we? Let's start at the top. A good place to start. Hot Wheels came in, and of course, one of those first comments, I don't know who this guy is, but oh, please For the sake that's all that's good in the world, please don't engage in that TikTok trend. I know it's a lot of people's feelings about it for sure. So Kimberly Ferris is in the house. What's up, Kimberly Ferris? Good to see you. Kathy Gahan is in the house. Good to see you, Kathy. Rebecca Felter's here. What's up, Rebecca? Joe W Life Adventures is in the house. What's up, Joe? The Gibbler 84. What's up, Gibbler? Good to see you. B Whizzle Aquatics. What's up, Brandon? Good to see you, man. As we scroll through the people that's in here, Lone Stars Lounge, Sir Chad is in the house. What's up, Chad? How you doing? Russell Raven the Blackbird is in the house. What's up, Russell? Good to see you, man. Blake Hurst, what's happening, Blake? Great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Streamfire Nice. Cindy's in the house. Technical difficulty with the user error. That would be me. I am a technical error all the time. So the Caperway's in the house. What's up, Caperway? Good to see you. Saltwater Born is here. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Sam Gloves is here. What's up? Mayberry U316's in the house. What's up, Mayberry? How's things at your dealership? I don't know, man. Craziness. Dan is in the house. What's up, Crazy Ann? Good to see you. Oh, my mouse is delaying here. E-Waste Mike is in the house. What's up, E-Waste? Good to see you. Oh, Tone Ranger. I get a kick out of TikTok short videos. Much easier to interact and be goofy on it. That is true. You know, it's funny. I sit there and watch the shorts from YouTube and catch myself getting caught up in those. I still think that some of the TikTok shorts are better. I don't know. So Eric Garcia is in the house. What's up, Eric Garcia? Good to see you, my friend. We are caught up on the chat. We are caught up. So, and I don't know if any of you noticed the new emoji or not. There is a new emoji in there. If you happen to, yeah, it's in there. Oops, that's not. Well, go back one. Oh, that's. There we go. I added one. You know, I don't care. I don't care if it's political or not. I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass. It's who I am. So, yeah. So, without further ado, we got a couple of gentlemen down in the basement going to come hang out with us. We are going to bring the first gentleman up. I do use that term very loosely. As he is very loosely. Let's bring him up.
This video, learn how to get rid of a sty fast and maybe even overnight, as we go over the different types of styes that are out there and the different treatments that work. Let's take a look.
See what happens. That monstrous piece of shark. Oh! That fucking son of a bitch! Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Now that doesn't happen often, but when it does, it pisses you off.
Well, hello, Ty. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, you know, without any bruises at all. That's the way I've been feeling lately.
I think it's you always falling down on the job, but it's not really a job.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I never fell down on the job. It was always in between jobs.
Yeah, I got a guy on my thigh that looks like a Puerto Rican guy. I think that's supposed to rhyme.
Yeah,
I guess if you say it like I said, it doesn't rhyme very well.
I think Chowser's started early tonight.
Yeah, it's quite possible with Chowser. Quite possible. What's up, neighbor girl? Good to see you. We have another gentleman in the basement. I keep talking about how to make some. I don't know. Anyways, let's see here.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
That is correct.
What's up, Pappers?
Hey, Puppers.
Heck
Good
yeah.
to see you, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Good to see y'all.
Good to see you.
Good.
And the tuna emperor is taking over Squid Tube. Glory to our tuna empire.
Good.
There you go.
There's
Destroy
something
all-
fishy. There's something fishy about that. I don't know.
Something's weird about
something.
that fish.
There's something fishy going on. Yeah.
What are you drinking there, Jeremy?
That left-hand berry s'more stout.
That's some good stuff.
Oh my god.
S'mores.
Gosh,
It's like
it tastes
it's
just
like candy.
Oh my gosh, it is. They got a I don't forget what it was. It's a Christmas version of the cherry chocolate. I think it's
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
yeah.
That brand.
Supposed-
I'm like, I'm gonna be all over that one.
Supposed to taste like them cherry cordials, I bet you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh,
Can't wait.
shit.
And we got another gentleman down in the basement. Let's bring him up.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
What's up,
Big
big
Brad? He a smart motherfucker. I love
Ah,
that
he's
intro.
good.
I need to grab. I need to give him a check out the brains on Brad. Well, what up, Style? What up, Peppers? What up?
Hey.
It's a spicy boy.
What's up, man?
Oh, chilling, man.
Oh,
Happy Monday to all.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was sitting over there watching Sty go live. It's good to have Sty back during the week. You know, get that hour or hour and a half. And see, I knew when I saw 26, 27 people after an hour, I told myself, it's just he's not turning this thing off with 27 people in the house.
Well, starting Wednesday, yeah, I'll be cutting off at an hour. I don't care if there's 127 people in the house.
You should.
It's a 1 hour show. It's they can show up on Thursdays and Sundays, and I'll just if there's 15, I stay on. Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Awesome. Good to hear.
Dude,
I can't say we're back to normal because there ain't nothing fucking normal about my channel. Yeah.
Oh, we don't think any less of you. We never thought a whole lot of you, but we don't
be
think
to
any
start
less of
with.
you,
That's it. I
just joking, you fishy fucker.
I'll never forget. I did that topic on Sty Times about expectations and all, and keep those expectations really low, and then nobody ever gets nobody's disappointed. Yeah,
I always enjoy the stories though. You have some great stories.
Those are coming back too. Look at
There
that.
you go, Eric.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, put that on your 65-inch, Eric.
There you go, 65-inch version of me. There you go.
That's what I got too, is a 65-inch. I'm like, holy Jesus.
Oh, what's up, J-Dog? How you doing, man?
What's up, Cody? Tuna. What up, buddy?
Oh, so
man.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know about
TikTok.
you guys. I don't know about you guys, but this TikTok thing, it seems like more and more things like I seem to think that the Let's Go Brandon thing even took off more on TikTok than it did on YouTube. I don't know what people's ideas about that is, but
for one thing, I firmly believe for one thing is TikTok on my phone. TikTok's all shorts, man.
Yeah.
And I can just sit there and watch. I can spend an hour and see 1,000 freaking TikTok videos, man.
And I think with TikTok
on YouTube, I'm sitting there constant. You got to select the next. You don't have the quick autoplay that you do on TikTok. So I think that plays a big factor in it.
Yep.
And if it starts off slow on TikTok, it's only a minute, right?
Yeah.
You look at it, you guys. All right, there's a reason there's 500,000 hearts, right? So so it's not what I'm watching at the moment, because what I'm watching at the moment is dull. But 500,000 people hearted this for some reason. So I could hang out for a minute to see what happens.
Well, that's it. And one thing with TikTok, you ever notice? I bet you do the same thing. I'll watch 1 minute TikTok, and the first 45, 50 seconds, you're waiting for what the fuck's the punchline? And then there ain't one. There ain't one. But you watched the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
And you're going, oh Jesus. Man, they reeled me in, And,
I don't know if y'all saw the TikTok that was made last night, but it is absolutely epic.
Sam's?
Yeah, that is hilarious. And then somebody else reacted to that, and it made it 10 times more funny. It was
hilarious.
great.
No, I saw that last night, and I'm like, oh my.
I was dying. We were all having a ball with it. It was so
Let's see. I
funny.
wonder if I can bring that up.
Yeah, you should be able to share screen that.
Oh, I don't. But yeah, hey, I don't.
I was gonna crap my pants.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, technical difficulties. It's
Oh,
called
I am-
if he
It's called
only had a
user error.
brain.
I am. Yes, I am not. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah.
Yes, I'm not. Yes, I'm not.
Yeah, I know, Kimberly. That's what I was talking about, the reaction to it. I actually have the reaction. So if you find the original, I can play the reaction that was done to it, and it's hilarious.
Mhm. Yeah, that was funny.
Dude, I was about to pee my pants last night. I was dying laughing.
Now, if TikTok was a true revenue generator, I could see how TikTok would really, really be a cash cow for some people.
Or it does generate revenue. They got advertising all over TikTok.
Yeah, but the TikTokers, they're not raking it in, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what you got. I mean, it seems like it's easier to get more subscribers on TikTok. Seems like TikTok,
Yeah,
you got to put something out every single day. It seems like.
Oh, some of them literally, it's daily. They've got 1 or 2 or 3 posted daily.
What's up, Dennis?
Yep.
It's Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, well, Craven Capsaicin Nelson that lives by me, he's taken off, and he's been doing a combination of YouTube and TikTok, and he kind of went after Cam the Spice King as far as, because Cam, a lot of stuff that he does looks like it's fake, it's all spicy stuff, and it's like, the guy eats a tube of terror and has no reaction. It's like, all right, yeah, none of us are buying that bullshit, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
he kind of called him out, and the guy kind of came back at him, and now I think they're kind of friends in a roundabout way, but it's helped him to pick up some subscribers there. And then, of course, once you start picking up people there, and he kept doing more. I mean, he goes on there almost daily and does hot pepper or does something, and does a really good job. He's young, he's a handsome guy, and he's doing really great with his. I'm kind of jealous now. So
I know a lot of people who use TikTok to help their YouTube channel grow, and vice versa.
Yep.
Yeah, because it is.
It's a good avenue, kind of. Like
it is.
Together really
it
well.
is. Yeah, it's a good chain to your.
You want to be on multiple platforms. The biggest problem I have is like I was trying to like a Facebook. I don't do anything with my Everything Spicy Facebook. Every now and then I'll post that, but because no one else is on there. And again, I got to spend too much time with work and everything else going on in my life. I can't run a Facebook page, a YouTube thing, a TikTok, and this or that. Now there was a time, a year and a half ago or so, where I was spending a ton of time on YouTube, but it really hurt me financially in my job. For what little extra money I was making on YouTube at that time, it was really hurting me financially at my job. So if it even hurt me one car sale, I wasn't making that up on YouTube revenue. So
see what I've been contemplating doing now here in the next month or so is just dual streaming from YouTube and Facebook simultaneous. I got 152 followers on Facebook, and I might have 25 people that see the post for the live stream, but only 5 or 6 of them ever show up over in the live stream. But if it was streaming at the same time on the YouTube or on the Facebook channel, they might be watching it on that end, So
well, Dennis is killing it now. Dennis is over 5,000 subscribers, right?
I know he's.
I think I looked at it the other day. He is just he's consistent. He is consistent,
and it's not just consistent scheduling; it's consistent content. His content is what you're going to get when you go to Dennis's channel. There's no doubt about what you're going to get there, and the quality is excellent. I mean, he's doing a great questioning.
Job. He does great interviews with these people. Yeah. He's obviously bringing on bigger channels than his channel. And again, Dennis, I don't want your head to get too big. Dennis is a class act.
Yeah. and
Dennis
he's
is a class act.
he's one too. I love him, man. I love Dennis. He's great. But he's one, and in all honesty, he's one where he gets a panel going, and there's times where I go, how in the hell did he get in that mix?
What's up, Luther?
I mean,
Luther.
he's got some really hot panelists on there, and how the hell did he buddy up with these guys? I mean, that Dennis is so down to earth, common, down to earth kind of guy, and he's up there with the big names, and I'm like, that's like hobnobbing with the rich and famous, man.
Exactly.
And I sit there and I just go, you lucky son of a bitch. How the hell did you pull that shit off? And I think it's his personality and his approach.
Yeah, if you have a good personality, you'll bring people to your channel. You'll want people up on your panel, and then those people will really make or break your show. Because I've had some people on my panel that have just been an absolute disaster, and it has just ruined.
Yeah. I've learned there's people I appreciate, they follow me, I like them, but they're not good for the panel. They're not good for the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I did was I had to do it. I started studying my viewer counts during streams on who I'd let up on the panel. Mm-hmm. And there's certain individuals, you bring them on the panel and you drop 50% viewer count.
Yep.
No, well, I'm sorry, bud, but I just can't bring you up.
Right.
I got to think of the channel and my audience, not just one person,
Yeah, it's a tough decision to make it for sure. It is. As someone in charge of a panel, someone in charge of a YouTube channel, you have friends, you appreciate them, you appreciate the hell out of them. I mean, they're viewer coming and hanging out with you and everything else. But it's true. I mean, you can't bring people up on your panel that's going to hurt your viewership.
Yep.
Right.
Speaking of, what's up, Mike?
Hey, what's up?
Like that. Now watch the viewer count, people. We want. That's it. If I want a nice, quiet night, I bring Mike up. Yeah, that's it.
What up, Mike? How you doing, sir?
Start charging, guys.
Start charging.
Yeah.
And the thing with
rent a mic.
Dennis is being Dennis. See, when I started out, I always like just being who I am. So whether it's the language is off color, the politics you don't agree with, my beliefs you don't believe. I think we've weeded out the people that can't handle me, who I am, what I believe in, and we've weeded most of them out. Some of them don't like what I do and what I believe in, but they hang out still knowing what I do, what I believe in, and we all have a good time because we respect. I try to make sure we respect everyone. So,
and there's some where they get beat up constantly, man. They just get beat up, but they'll still be there. That they're good with it.
Mike asked me not to in the chat.
Thank you.
So today was like the first day that I have let YouTube know that, or Facebook know that I have a YouTube channel. I have a bunch of family members on Facebook. Today, I mean, some of them may not even know what the hell I captured on my, that video capture. They may not even know what it is, but that's the first time I've ever publicly put anything about me and YouTube on Facebook ever.
Go ahead and play it, Phil.
What's that?
Sam wanted her husband to see the
your intro.
No. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. If your Hubs is around, where are we at here?
She better give me $10 though.
Here we go.
What the hell is that? I don't know if you hump this side or these. I don't know how you hump this thing, but I'll figure it out. I don't know how you hump this thing, but I'll figure it out. I don't know how you hump this thing, but I'll figure it out. I don't really think it'll work. I sit here and hold it like this, but it don't really do nothing.
Well, I thought maybe it was.
Look like a
Typical Mike.
Yeah.
I missed that granny laugh.
What's up,
Yeah.
Jerry J?
Definitely missed
Well,
that.
she was in Styes earlier. She was in the chat for
Yeah.
a little bit.
She was chatting over at my stream. That was
Yep.
good.
That's cool.
It was so good to see her. Yeah.
A lot of times she's watching, but doesn't chat, doesn't
Yeah.
interact. So
Mm-hmm.
It's just good to know she's there. Yeah.
Yep. Good to know that she's all right and healthy and
Yeah.
everything else. I mean, she's dealing with a lot, and I completely understand. You know, I mean, life for me has been a lot the last couple of months. So
Yeah. Life's been having its way lately.
oh, it has. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, again, we had 3 deaths in the family in October. You know, my wife had COVID and is still not back to work because they won't let her go back to work until she's got a clear,
Negative.
negative test on COVID. So that's becoming an issue at work. So, and I imagine to dodge it. You know, when the night she got sick, I started sleeping down here in the basement, and I'm still down here at the moment. So I happened to dodge it. One of my boys didn't, but the other 2 kids in the household did. So I mean, you can be in the same household with someone who's got COVID. You just can't be a slob. I mean, she spent very little time outside of the bedroom. But when I would come home from work, like every other day, I'd put a little bleach in the kitchen sink water, and I go down to go through the house, all the doorknobs inside, outside, all the touch points on all the cabinets, microwave, dishwasher, stove, all the touch points, and just make sure that everything was wiped down. I mean, that's, you know, any germs that might have been there. I mean, I think I have figured out how we all got COVID, how we all get COVID, and they really haven't told us how we all get COVID. So here's how everyone gets COVID, right? Now, when they test you for COVID, what do? They shove a Q-tip up your nose, right?
Yep.
The problem with people in the world today is they pick their goddamn nose too much. Everybody, I'm sorry, I don't care if you're a man, a lady. At some point in time, you reach in the edge of your nose, around your nose, you pick your nose, you scratch your brain, whatever. There isn't a person out there that tells me they honestly tell me they've never picked their nose, and if they tell me that, I tell them a liar. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens?
I never did.
Is we touch stuff, right? We touch
exactly.
stuff.
We're touching handles.
We touch the doorknob. We touch something.
Yeah.
Where that COVID is, and the finger goes in the nose.
Yeah, and just shoves it up in there. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's it. I even asked my doctor.
Nose pickers, and that's how you get COVID.
I even asked my doctor with this hyper fucking saliva gland thing I got going on. I said, how the hell can I get COVID? I got a river running out of my fucking nose all day long. I said, anything that tries to get in there is getting flushed. I mean, shit. I go through a full one of these big ass boxes of fucking Kleenex. I go through a full box every 2 days.
Wow.
No shit.
Wow. That's insane.
I have a hell of a time staying hydrated, man.
And you pick your nose. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, I don't. With this condition, I pick it with a Kleenex, and I've had people say, "Oh yeah, but you leave your Kleenex laying around," and I tell them,
hey,
so
yes, how you doing, Granny?
Nobody else is here, and that's it too. Is I had a bunch of people the other night saying, Stein, do you wash off your handles and doorknobs, and do you sanitize your grocery bags and shit? And it's like, I'm like, I'm the only one in this fucking place. I don't let anybody through that fucking door, ever. I'm the only one in here. Why the hell should I have to be sterilizing everything I've got anyway? It's just mine. I'm cross-contaminating myself with myself. Now, if I had other people coming in, I could understand it, but I got nobody else coming.
Hi, everyone. Give me a minute. Washing my hands.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to bed.
Go to bed.
Oi,
Good morning. Go to bed.
Yeah. You have a good night, Travis.
I don't know if anybody saw the message that Twisted said. She's actually bringing her puppers over here for me to pet sit. She's gonna pop her face on cam real quick while she's here, which she's never done before. Oh my god, nice. He's a spicy boy.
I'm a spicy boy. Just trying to make it. I'm a spicy boy. Nah. What do you think?
Go for it.
And they're all tooth and hair, aren't they?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. Go for it, man.
I got it. I think I got to like put a string or fishing line in between them so they stand up a little bit better because they don't do real well.
Yeah, they're a little heavy and just like whoop.
Yeah, they're a little heavy for a ball cap. So,
now, are them ones you've done?
Oh, these are ones. Yeah, I've got. These are the empty ones. I got one more empty one, and then I got one that I cracked open a couple of weeks ago when I did a.
All right. Now, Phil, you gotta go buy one of those battery operated LED light sets that flash. and run them fuckers up in each tube, you know.
That would be awesome.
So each tube's flashy, man. Yeah, you look like a disco ball with a heart on. Yeah.
Super glue those on there? Is that what it is? A super glue?
No, actually, you know how a ball caps got these little holes in them?
Yeah.
Oh, the ones
sewed in holes.
Yeah.
I took a drywall screw through the hole and up to the bottom of the tube.
That's smart. That's smart. Yeah.
So,
yeah, that does the trick. Yep. Yeah. At least you put the screw in facing the right direction.
Do something to get them to
right into his head
to stand up a little.
Actually, if he screwed them caps in from the other side, then he could pop the tube on the cap and they'd stand straight up, man.
Yeah, right into my skull. Thanks a lot.
Exactly. You take that off.
Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna hurt
none. Awesome, Tone Ranger. Hey guys, Tone Ranger has been part of this channel since the very beginning. If you're new here or you're not subscribed to Tone Ranger or you haven't checked your subscription to Tone Ranger lately, check out his channel. Again, he's not trying to make it on YouTube. It's just professional courtesy. The guy is awesome in the community. He's around to all the spicy channels. He gives out tincture. He does all sorts of great things in the spicy community. He's a phenomenal chili head and deserves everybody's admiration and respect. So if you could, go to his channel, check him out, give him a thumb, give him a like, give him a follow. So, bottom line is the guy will probably never, but you know what? If it feels good to get more subscribers, see people appreciate you. So
that's it. Yeah. Every one of them makes the creator feel a little better. Yeah.
Hey, Fulton, maybe a little bit later, okay, this evening. So
Crazy Ann beat me to it.
Yeah, Crazy Ann.
She's quick on the fingers.
So
yeah.
So how you do? So Mike's in his room instead of down in the basement working. Did you get that basement all cleaned up and everything is all scrapped?
No, he's in his room because he can't get down in the basement anymore. It's so full of shit.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. What?
Well, you said full of shit, so I just had to come back. So.
Hey, on my stream, I was talking about my dilemma. I got a chance to move in with my oldest boy, and boy, that would be such a sweet deal. And he's got an awesome house, but the cost of me moving my shit over there's killing. It's gonna kill me. Well, running water right after the stream. It's all worked out. I'll move in there no later than February.
So you're moving in with your boys, huh?
Not my boys. My youngest boy is moving out and moving in with his mother because she's got terminal cancer. She's not expected to survive beyond 21 months. So he's moving in with her so he can care for her when it gets to that stage. And he'll do all the maintenance of the property and everything. And I know her. I know her well enough. She'll will the place to him, so that'll be his home after she's gone.
Okay.
And so, but he left running water without a tenant in his place, plus the monthly rent he was paying. And So I told Running Water, I said, shit, he's not going to be there to keep an eye on your freaking house. I'll go over there every day or two because it's only about 8 blocks from me. I said, I'll go over there every day, check the house, check the mail, and then I'll go over and mow once a week, and during the winter, snow blow and shovel for you and shit. And Running Water goes, wouldn't it be easier to do that shit if you just moved in? Just replace the kid.
Right.
And I said, whoa, it comes with the deal. Well, just the bedroom sold me. The freaking bedroom's a 16 by 18 room.
Oh, nice.
That's a big ass bedroom, man. That yeah. So and plus I get the whole front room, living room, big beautiful bay window, and that's going to be my YouTube studio. So yeah.
What are you talking about, Bradley?
Now I must ask: Are you making a TikTok tonight?
I'm an island boy trying to make it. I'm an island boy. Is that how you do it?
Looks like Coolio.
Right? That too.
I'm gonna start singing "Game of Paradise" or something.
There's actually parts of my scalp right now that are tingly. I'm thinking that maybe some of the crystals,
some capsaicin.
It's like creeping onto your melon. That's funny.
Yeah, I would recommend you don't scratch your head before you put that hat on. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not good for the eyes either. That's what
No.
Yeah, that either. Yeah.
I had a cup and I poured the peanuts in it. On my second one, I turned the cup up to eat the powder.
Right, and they're all in your face. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a Ziploc bag with a half a dozen rummy bears in it.
Oh my God.
But those rummy bears are in the original package, but that original package wasn't sealed. And I open that Ziploc bag and I'm reaching in there and I'm grabbing that package and I'm going, oh, geez, yeah. And I squeeze it. Oh, they're still nice and soft. Then I realized the Ziploc on that original package wasn't closed. I dropped all of it on the counter and it's like, son of a bitch. And sure enough, I ended up touching my face. My eyes were burning like hell. Yep. That's because it's been sitting in there for 6 months. Rummy
Well,
bears.
I got a package today too. I did buy this, but my good friend Brad Muglot, who's been a friend of mine since we started the channel, straight up Carolina, nothing else in here but Carolina. That's enough Carolina Reaper powder.
Holy
for a long freaking time.
I say just open it and down it. No, I'm kidding.
That's
have you seen the Reaper's Blood Challenge? I've only seen one person do it.
Oh, what's this
Blood Challenge? No,
I forgot where it's from. Someone did. I saw the challenge, and they were just like an excruciating. It's like a pouch of just like Reaper.
Oh,
some type of like liquid made out of just nothing but Reapers, and he did it, and he was lit. You could tell he was miserable.
That's what. Yeah, I was wondering about that. You take a pouch like you got there, Phil, and you mix that with ketchup and put it back in the damn bottle. There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, could you imagine that? You mess up someone's ketchup bottle, but where? How do you do that? You would have. Where and how? And you got to videotape that. It's not like you can. It's not like you can do that and just walk away.
Yeah. You know those squeeze bottles. You can buy them at the Dollar Tree. You get the mustard and the ketchup squeeze bottles.
Yep.
And you mix it. You dump that ketchup in a bowl, and you put the Reaper powder in there, and get it all mixed in till it blends.
You
really
could ruin
good.
Someone's day right there.
And then put that shit in one of those plastic squirt ketchup bottles, and invite a buddy over for hot dogs or some shit. And you just keep that bottle in your possession so nobody accidentally gets hold of it. And have the condiments sitting out there and let him load up his old coney dog and just spray that shit on there and lay into it. Oh, that would be freaking hilarious, man.
That'd make for a great video, but that person would be freaking.
Well, just think of it. Just think of it too. You could take the mustard and take one of them yellow scorpion, do the same thing with yellow scorpion powder, and fix the mustard too.
I don't know, man.
I got a patch of that.
Is that
what you got, Bill? and I took a spoonful. Ooh, I cramped like maybe 30 minutes after.
We're not catching all the words there, Puppers.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't hear what you said you ate, though.
We're not catching all the words there, bro. Just saying.
The powder that you got from Brad.
Yeah. You
took a spoonful of that?
A spoonful? Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was stupid.
Now his old powder, when I first started my channel, he sent me some powder, but it wasn't 100% Reaper. This one's 100% Reaper. So his stuff at first wasn't 100%. It was a mix. And what I've got, then he sent me, I got a little shaker that's got a little, looks like a little mason jar. It's got a little mason jar handle on it, and it's like a salt shaker. He sent me one of those a couple years ago, and that's where I've been keeping his Reaper powder. So
just imagine the number of Reapers it took to make that pouch.
Thank you, Rebecca. Island boy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how many peppers do you think it took to make just that one pouch you have?
I would say probably over 100.
Over 100 Reapers. Wow.
I mean, because it's not big. You know, it's not like
it's pretty fine.
Pepper flakes.
Yeah,
it's dust. Yeah. I mean, it's literally dust. I've got a thing upstairs that is a little bit finer than red pepper flakes, but not much. And this. I truly believe this is probably close to 100 Reapers worth of powder.
Yeah, so. I believe it. Yeah.
What's up, Lizzie Ann? How you doing, girl?
The TikTok queen herself. TikTok queen, Samantha Lee.
I'm just trying to get caught up with Sam. You know, Sam's dancing with guys with banana hammock and TikTok pants on. I'm just trying to be an island boy. You know. So.
That was funny as hell. What is that? Stickers.
Hey, are they halos?
That must be an old one because that's not holographic.
Hey, Sty, you know what I bought today, Sty?
What'd you buy?
Schwann's.
Oh,
that's the fruit company.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. Oh. I love Schwann's. I missed it.
Did you go ahead and build a meal and order it?
It's like a bundle. It was $109, and by the time I did all my coupons and reward points, I paid $68.
Oh wow! Because I remember that was quite a few years ago with Schwann's. The one holiday season, they had they had these lists of items. And then you picked, they had you pick one of these items, one of that, or 4 of that, and 3 of that. And you built what your holiday meal would be, and then they drop it off to you, and it's all boxes, one whole big meal.
Yeah, that's how my parents used to order that stuff all the time.
Yeah, my mother, she had a Schwann's freezer like goofball down here. Yeah. I mean, she ate like a freaking bird until she got into that Schwann's freezer, you know.
Yeah, quit being a hater.
That's hey, you know, the haves and haves not. I has not.
Most people that get Schwann's delivery though is getting it delivered for multiple people. Mike is just eating for multiple people.
It's him. That's it. Just him.
That's right.
At least you don't have to cook any of that stuff. It's already pre-made. Just reheat. I mean, for the
90% of it. Yeah. Some of it you need to heat, microwave, or whatever. But I love their omelets, man.
Yeah. Some of the stuff you have to marinate. You know.
Oh, there you go.
Marinate some Jack Daniels. There you go.
Yeah.
That's some good marinade. What was I thinking?
Or you can use this one.
Ooh, DiCiarno.
I love this shit.
This is a nice sweet liqueur right there.
Yeah. $30 for this little bottle.
What's the proof on that?
I don't know, probably like
they use that in margaritas.
28%.
Yeah.
28%, so that's 56 proof. So it's good. So it's good mixer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just drink it on the rocks.
Oh, do you? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Some
And
people
I usually chase it down with a little bit of this, and
cough medicine and Disorno.
The cough syrup doesn't have
And
enough
then-
alcohol in it. He's got
and then I chase that down with this.
yeah.
A little bit of isopropyl. That'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, what's the percentage of alcohol on that one?
And then when I've just had enough of it, I just close it up so I don't drink no more.
Grill it up.
Why do I have? Look at all this bullshit I got. I don't get it. Look at it. There's shit every freaking place.
Rest
Back there,
assured.
look back there.
Nonsense.
That's all medicine back there. I don't even take. I don't get it.
Well, I bought all this zinc and vitamin D and all this stuff when my wife picked up COVID 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, I didn't want to touch any of her medicine bottles. I didn't want to cross-contaminate or anything like that. I took that stuff for like 3 days. By the third day, the zinc had me so freaking dried out. My nose, my throat, I couldn't get enough. And I think it was making me cough because I was so dry. I was constantly having to drink water. I was like, fuck this. I ain't taking any of this shit anymore. And I just went back to normal. Well, what my normal is.
Yeah, good luck. I was going to say, you got a long haul to normal, boy.
What are you doing?
Says the guy with tubes of terror attached to his head.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What's up, Earl?
What up, Earl?
Bite that son of a bitch, would you, Earl?
Right
Yeah.
in front of the nose, just clamp down.
Go piss on his
Or
pillow.
grab his
Come on.
beard or something. Just
Oh, he already did. That's you just don't know it.
that's funny.
Nope.
The little shop kitty.
Hey, stop. When you
We
sell a
don't
trailer,
have any female presence up here. What's going on without no female presence? We got Sam in the chat.
Yeah.
We got
Where's the
Crazy
ladies?
Ann in the chat. We got other ladies in the chat. What? Why don't I have any female presence up here tonight?
he's pretty close.
Fuck you.
So
Yeah.
the-
Ain't I a-
only
ain't
because
I
he
a-
is a bitch.
Ain't I a hot chick?
That's a hairy female.
Yeah.
It's the bearded
Yeah.
woman. Come and see her at the circus.
There you
Like
go.
that. There. Now you can tell I'm standing on my head.
There you go.
Wow.
And I got
She's got that '60s bush going.
that. Yeah.
Bush. Got the bush.
Gotta have one of these island beers over here.
One of these island beers.
Yep. Still sucking down these Norm's raggedy ass IPAs.
I like the name of that beer, raggedy ass.
It's got a nice bowl on there.
That's cool.
Yeah, Griffin Claw. You know, I tell you, I trying to stay away from drinking too many more of the stouts. I'm still drinking some of them, but the stouts were helping with the poundage. They weren't. You know, having 2 or 3 of those things a night. Although I love the way they taste. Oh yeah, they were not helping. I mean, the funny part is I'll get up 3-4 times a night after the night and pee this beer out. Those stouts, I might get up once. That means my body is absorbing all of those nutrients. And now I know why the monks, when they were fasting, were allowed. What they did was drink beer,
Right.
because it was heavy in vitamins and nutrients and whatnot, and it was keeping them alive when they were
Liquid
fasting.
bread. Liquid bread.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Fun fact, if you didn't know that, because that's when monks were fasting. That's one thing that they had was beer.
They were allowed to drink their beer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And their beers weren't ales. You know, most people.
No.
Ale beers is an American thing. So most countries, Germans and everything else, most of their beers are dark beers. So don't let Foster's fool you, because I'm sure Australia, most of their beers are dark beers too. So Foster's is probably made for the United States. Like a lot of things we figure out. You know, your Chinese food that you get at the Panda Express, Chinese don't eat that shit.
No. Yeah.
You're tight. I've gone into a Chinese restaurant and you see the people, their family sitting over there, and it looks like a freaking bowl of sprouts.
Yeah.
It doesn't look. I don't see rice. I don't see shit. I see a freaking bowl of sprouts. What's up, Mojo?
Hey, Mojo. Oh yeah, I knew a Chinese family owned a Chinese restaurant in Mountain, Minnesota. I used to, when I was a kid, I sold the old man snapping turtles. Boy, he paid me big money too. But they never ate anything off their menu. Nothing. They didn't eat anything that was on their own menu. They prepared their family's food separately. They said no, everything on the menu is Americanized.
Well, the ingredients are in the kitchen. They're just not. They don't put them together with everything.
No, they just don't make it the same way.
No.
It's because that's not the way they typically eat.
Well, even like your Mexican food or your Thai food
Yeah,
or whatnot.
yeah.
In most cases, not all cases, Mexicans laugh at fucking Taco Bell.
That is true. That is true. But they eat it though. They still eat it though.
Yeah. But if you go to like a authentic, when you get like a, I don't know what it is that they wrap in the corn on a corn husk.
Yeah.
Tamale or whatever they wrap in a corn husk. That's when you start getting stuff like that. Then you start getting closer to real authentic Mexican food.
Now I've been to Mexico 5 times. Every trip down to Mexico, I've eaten in authentic cantinas. They're making common Mexican food. They don't have a lot of tourists at these places. And you order that food and it's bland as hell. Yep. It really is. It's bland. But the salsas they have for you to flavor it to taste are hot. But the food itself is not prepared hot. It's not prepared so damn spicy. You make it that way yourself because a lot of them don't eat it that hot.
Yeah, we got a lot of little mini places, like little food trucks or little mini store that just like has the best Mexican food ever in Texas. I'm like, I've gone to a bunch of different places and I'm always like, I want to go eat some tamales or some quesadillas or whatever. Yeah. And I've been, Mississippi, Florida, all that. I'm like, no.
Just not the same, is it? Not at all the same.
I have a little taqueria or whatever.
Traditional Mexican food is to die for. I love it. Yeah.
I'm wet.
Where you at, Crazy Ann?
She had too much fun last night. She's
Yeah, it was fun though.
Samantha was nuts.
What did I miss then?
I
laughed my ass off so hard.
I only got to watch about 20 minutes, 20 minutes, and I was disappointed this morning when I started rewatching.
I was there until 10:30 or so last night. It's just, man, anymore. It's like I got to get to bed at 10:30, 11:30. I got, especially if I know I got someone coming in the work, a customer coming into work at half hour after I get there. My ass better be there and be ready.
Yep.
Too many times on YouTube that I've gone to work and not been
100%.
I can't imagine Travis on some of those nights when he's winds up staying up late and got to get up the next morning and go run. Well, that's why he's not here tonight. He's got at 4:10 in the morning. They got to run or something. So,
yeah.
Nope. You got to get, and he's 2 hours behind us. So, or do 1 hour behind us.
So it's 8:53 here. So is it 9:53 where you're at? Yeah, so an hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. God, I always, it's funny because I always thought Texas was more all the way over by Mexico. I don't.
We are bordering
all the way over by Mexico.
We are bordering Mexico.
It's right on top of Mexico, goofball. Hey, you need to tighten your tubes, man.
Well, Mexico's down here, and then Texas is here.
No,
yeah. No, Texas is
right there. There you go.
Right on top.
Okay. Right on top. Mexico. It's if you look at Mexico and Texas, it looks like a fucking ice cream cone with a great big old dip of luscious ice cream on top. Yeah.
Yep.
You haven't been south enough, boy.
I don't. I the only time I was out in California was because the military sent me out there.
But you've still been closer to the border than Kamala.
Here's Cody's giving me shit now, and everything's spicy. Question my map behind me. Well, if I was looking at a map behind me all the time, Cody, I would know where the hell I know Texas is over there, in that area.
If you would have looked at the map when you questioned them, you would have known Texas is on top of Mexico.
Yeah.
That was like, behind you.
I tell you what, thank God for GPS. Otherwise, that boy better stay home.
All right, now you make me look up a map.
That was hilarious last night. You're like, hey, why the hell do you have a map behind you? Like a teacher or something? I'm like, no.
Well, it's just odd to see.
I mean,
that's just.
See, I have friends that have a map behind them, but they use it because they put little push pins in for where people are on YouTube. They'll like, hey, this is, and they'll put a little piece of tag underneath it. Say, hey, this is Lone Star. This is.
All right, God damn it.
I know where everybody's at.
Yeah.
Without doxing them, you don't put it on their city. You just put it in there.
Yeah. So you know the region they're in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I get a kick out of it on here all the time. I hear it all the time. What do you mean, Sty, you're the same time as Texas? That's bullshit. You're 2,000 fucking miles apart.
We're in the same region.
Again, take a look at the map. Time zones run vertically on that
Midwest.
map. Yeah.
The sad. So here's what I don't think of. All right, you guys can all see the map, right?
Yeah.
When I think of the map, I think of Texas like practically being next to California. And I completely forget about Arizona and New Mexico.
I bet they appreciate that. That's.
I think Texas should be like over next to California, Mexico right underneath that, and Arizona and New Mexico, they're out of place. They should be on the other side of Texas.
So that little hook on the left part of Texas, that's where Mexico slides right in that little hook.
See, that's not how I remember the map. Maybe I look at the map a little more often because when I look at the map here, that's not where I think Texas is supposed to be. Matter of fact, I think this is not the right map. Not the map I grew up on. I think they've changed it since the 80s.
So you don't keep up with your family that much then, right, Phil?
That's right.
Because his son Raven lives in New Mexico and
right.
Shit! Oh,
all the states.
That hurts.
Every once in a while, just on Phil's record, they just like go boom and just go.
Texas and New California. Is that what you're getting at? No, I mean I just always kind of thought like California and then California and New Mexico. Now this is how my brain is thinking because I don't fucking look at a map all the time. Give me a fucking break. But I would think there's California and there's Texas, and I would think like the corner of Texas and California meet, and that's where all the Mexicans come through. But no, obviously now that I'm looking at that, well, I mean, obviously you from California, you can get to Mexico because there's Tijuana's right there. So that's Mexico filling up all that area in there. So.
That capsaicin sneaking into your head through your
something.
Well, that must mean then because Interstate 35 comes into Texas from the north, and it comes into Minnesota from the south. Minnesota and Texas must be connected then, eh?
We got one highway.
Fuck everything in between,
all the way
right?
up north. Highway 35 goes all the way up.
All the way to Duluth, Minnesota.
Yep.
I'm with Mayberry. Who the hell looks at a map anymore? Thanks, Mayberry.
I actually live on 35. Like the highway that's right next door to me is Highway 35.
Awesome. That means I drove past you years ago.
I don't mind sharing my ignorance about things like that. I don't look at a map, and I could have swore that Texas was over there.
See, if you learn the map and you
I learned it in fucking high school. It's a long fucking time ago.
So did I. You learn the map. You obviously failed, but if you learn the map and you know that the sun comes up in the east and it sets in the west, you can drive anywhere in the continental U.S. and you shouldn't get fucking lost.
Well,
I drove over the road truck and I never had an atlas in my truck. There was no GPS.
I would just expect if I went through Texas, I'd wind up in California, but I wind up in fucking New Mexico.
Well, you're damn right you will.
Be like, what the fuck? I mean, New
And by the
Mexico,
time you
they're-
get through Arizona, you're gonna say, I ain't going into California. What the hell? It just keeps getting worse and worse and
be
worse.
like,
Shit, I
go
don't
like
want
on
to
our
go to
channel that
California.
one night, New Mexico. Does that mean there's an old Mexico? Yeah, it's called Mexico.
I remember back in high school,
That was Mallory. That
like
was
one of
so
my
funny
classes,
that night.
we had to write the names of each state for like a major test. You got 3 chances to do it, and if you didn't do it 100%, you get a 0 on that like end of semester test. And that's how I learned where all the states were, because of that damn thing. And I've never forgotten. It's like kind of like riding a bike ish, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for you to start thinking of what's where, and you start relating it together, and boom, 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 you can just nail the states. Yeah.
I mean, if I saw a blank map, I would know which state Texas is without the name Texas on it because of the shape and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So New Mexico and Arizona, I would get them now, but I would have fucked that shit up before tonight.
Oh, I see people all the time fucking up New Mexico and Colorado, and
a lot of people mess up Arizona and Mexico though.
Well, Colorado can't be that fucking far south because they get snow in the mountains. So.
Colorado is just above Oklahoma.
I've experienced snow in New Mexico, so don't ever use because there was snow.
Snow in Texas too, but that doesn't mean they get it all the damn time.
Yeah,
not all the time. And there's parts of Colorado that don't get a ton of snow. You know, look at the Sierra Nevada desert. That's one cold son of a bitch. It's a desert, but it's colder than shit.
This is for you.
Swing, swing, temple. She's a
Mrs. Roger Rabbit.
Mrs. Roger Rabbit. It's been a while.
Texas
ain't that big though. It's bigger than a bunch of states combined. I mean,
the only state's bigger than us is obviously California.
Is California cubic square feet bigger than Texas? I know it's long.
Alaska's
the biggest one, right?
That's what I was going to say. Is I thought for square miles, Alaska was the largest. But Alaska is its own animal too. It's like Hawaii, Right. We talk about them, but that's like the dildo in the drawer, It's it's not attached, but it's still used,
Well,
for Texas, in the drawer there,
he's got everything else on top of it. So,
yeah.
If you go from far east Texas, like right by Louisiana, like start at the Louisiana-Texas border and go all the way to like El Paso, that very tip of the corner, it takes a full day, if not, a little bit more the next day. I mean, it's a long drive.
That's Montana. What is it? 545 miles just to get from the Dakota border to the Rocky Mountains, and then you got from the Rockies over to the Idaho border. That Montana's a son of a bitch. You drive across that fucker and you're like, holy shit, we should have brought 3 months worth of food with us. But Montana's narrow and long.
You are to Beaumont, Texas. If you're in Beaumont, you're closer to Florida than you are to El Paso.
Yeah.
Damn.
Interesting way to look at it right there.
Yeah. And that's so true. It is. Yeah.
Yep. I would have never thought about that.
Michigan's one of the states that if you go south, you can go into Canada.
Yeah. There is a spot. There is a place in Michigan. You go south to get into Canada.
There you go.
What? How's that happen?
Take a look at a map there, Lone Star, just like you told me, asshole.
Touche.
Yeah. He's not gonna educate.
No, if you go to the Windsor Tunnel, Phil,
from
off of Jefferson in Detroit, you're literally going. It's Canada is south when you go through that tunnel.
Yeah,
it's south of us. It's weird. It's kind of weird the way it works, but it's actually south. Ontario is actually south.
Yep.
And that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to say. See,
when I was healthy
Mike's our official fact checker, so don't fuck with him.
I live 10 minutes from there. I know.
That's why he has all the problem with his neighbors.
I don't have I don't have any more neighbors. They're all fucking dying.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna live on the street by myself here shortly.
That's bad to hear.
Have you already found?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I guess that's what happens when you start getting older, right? You know more and more people who are dying than you do when you're younger, right? That really sucks. I had to tighten up my hat. It was getting kind of loose. So
I'll leave that one alone.
I don't want it to look weird or anything.
Yeah, right. Wait till you get to be my age, Phil. There's only
all your friends are gone.
There's only two types of past acquaintances I have: those that are dead and gone, and those that don't even fucking remember me.
They,
So yeah, they're virtually all gone. Yeah, bye,
Felicia.
Yeah. I'm sure. I mean, if you're but you have to look at it a couple different ways. You're lucky enough to live long enough that you outlived all those people.
Yeah, I'll never forget my grandmother. She was 97 years old, and they couldn't figure out why she was failing so bad, and she said, "No, I'm going. I'm out of here." She says, "I'm just preparing for my exit." And I told her, I said, "Oh no, come on," because she had all her marbles still. She was sharp as a tack. And I said, "Stick around, Grandma. I love chatting with you. You remember everything." And she said, "That's the problem." She says, "Everything I remember is all written in fucking history books now." She says, everybody I've ever known throughout my life, from childhood all the way up to this age, are gone. They're all gone. I'm the only one left. She says, "You can't see that many wars and that many people you've ever known come and go, and you're just sitting there like, how much of this shit do I have to put up with?" She said. Yeah, and she said, "Yeah, it just, who the hell would want to live forever?" She said. So, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind living an old life if there wasn't a lot of daily aches and pains, and
And as long as your mind's clear,
your mind's got to be. I mean, yeah, all that's got to be there.
Yeah.
If I'm living in pain and trying to be comfortable, I mean, my mother-in-law, I give her a lot of credit, the lady, because she's done a lot of years. But if I had to live with pain constantly, back pain especially, those people that put up with back pain, that's 24/7, and they have to medicate so much that to me, that seems like, I'd almost rather, be gone and be relieved of that than, but only because I know if I were to, die, I'd be in a better place. So
that's that's it. Is so many people I know, they're on their last legs, and they got a lot of pain issues, and they say, I don't want them treating me for anything, trying to make me live longer. I just want them to provide some pain management. As long as the pain management works, I'll stick around. But once the pain management doesn't work, just let me go,
Yeah. Well, I've got pain management. I get a shot in my heel about every 6-7 years because I got a heel spur or something going on in there. And then I don't even think about it for years. My knee, I want to say that's been about 5 years ago. They put in a shot in my knee. So that's one of those things that's kind of pain management, I guess. And I'm sure I'll need shots in both of those things, not too long from now. But I don't think about them too awful much because they don't really give me much
relief. It's like I told all my friends, if I end up getting some type of condition to where it's just going to progressively get worse, keep me around for about a year so I can say bye to everybody after that. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to be in that suffering state because my mom had ALS and she suffered for like 4 years. I don't want to go through that.
And a lot of us are that way. A lot of us, we've experienced a loved one or someone in the family go through all of that, and we don't want to go through what that person did. So a lot of times that's our decision on, or what we think we want our decision to be when we see someone else go through that. But again, you never know until it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama's quite the fighter, though.
That's my backbone. It's my own pain management. Ain't nobody sticking a needle in my heel that would knock me out. Oh yeah, well and I'm one of these people, Mrs. Roger Rabbit. When you stick me with a needle, I got to see what you're doing. A lot of times they want to,
they want to hide it from you.
No.
Have you never got a shot in the butt when you were a kid and couldn't see it? Like, damn, I can't see.
No, if you're shooting me in the ass with a needle, I want to see that shit.
I still don't understand that. They give you a shot in the ass, and why does that needle feel like you got the nastiest fucking Doberman biting you right in the ass cheek?
That is straight muscle. It is straight.
That thing got to be like 3 fucking inches long.
That too.
But the whole pain effect isn't just a needle pain. It's like fucking a mouthful of teeth just bearing down on your ass, and it's like, what the fuck? Why in the hell would that hurt that bad?
And I don't mind a normal shot. The only ones I hate are like ones you get like the tetanus shot and whatnot that for 2 or 3 days hurts. Those are kind of shots. The ones that hurt that you got to work out.
Keep aching.
It sticks around for 2 or 3. That I don't like. And again, I don't. Last time I got one of those was when I got in the Marine Corps. They gave us one of those fuckers right in the ass, and you had like 2 days of that motherfucker hurting. And the first thing they did after they gave us that thing, they want to work it out, right? They want to work it. Mm-hmm. They take us to the fucking pit, and all of us guys, we got this, our asses are hurting from this thing, and we're up there doing bends and thrusts and all this bullshit. And it's like, all right, you assholes. So
I'm guessing none of y'all have tattoos that say they don't like needles. I'm guessing nobody has.
I got a tattoo.
You don't get away with it.
Blood. I give blood. The needles don't bother me. It's pain afterwards for a long period of time. The muscle pain or the joint pain or whatever. I take the shot I get in my heel where they move it around and they put some more in and they move it around and put some more in. That fucking sucks. The thought of it sucks more than the actual pain. And the pain is still there for 5 or 6 days. It takes days before that finally takes effect, almost a week before the actual heel pain goes away.
I'll tell you what.
Same thing with my knee.
But they always have to give it to you in a muscle. That's why it hurts so bad, because that's your muscle getting punctured, and it's like,
Well, I'll tell you what. The worst shot pain I've ever went through in my life was a bad spinal tap.
Ooh.
You have a spinal tap go bad on you, that fucking pain, you want to die. You wish somebody would shoot you in the head. And this is no kidding. If I wasn't getting a spinal tap done, I would have ended up going to prison. I knocked this little nurse right off of her fucking feet. She hit that floor flat on her back, cracked her head on the floor. She ended up with a big ass shiner. It was an involuntary reaction when they hit the spine. It pinched a nerve somewhere, and my right arm come up, and I backhanded her with a closed fist right in the face and right off her damn feet, and she hit the floor. They had 2 nurses trying to hold my arms down when they did it to me. And that freaking pain lasted for about 48 hours. I mean, constant, just like somebody stuck a white hot poker inside your spinal column. I've never felt it. They couldn't get the damn needle in between the vertebrae because of the calcium buildup. I've got 3 vertebrae that are naturally fused together, but they had to get spinal column fluid out of that spot, and they put that freaking needle head. They put that needle head up there, and you can feel them insert the son of a bitch till it hits the bone. And then
Oh,
out of the corner of my eye, I saw the doctor with that reflex hammer in his hand. He's got a that they hit your knee with. And he takes that reflex hammer and goes tap, tap, tap on that needle head and drives it through the calcium into my spine. And that's when I belted the nurse. I sent her ass flying. I felt so bad. I'm sitting there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, fuck, that hurts. I'm going to kill you, doc. I'm sorry, but I'm going to kill everybody in the room. Yep. But
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing something crazy Ann sent me.
Oh, I'm sure. We do have someone in the basement. Let's see if we have let's see here.
See if we have
Fuck it, I wasn't laughing at you.
That's my
Oh, and that's not it. Hold on a second. I'll get the dirty look. Mm-hmm. It's worth it, though.
It's worth it, though.
The hell?
oh.
There we go.
Anna, Elsa, Christoph, Sven, Samantha. I don't even know it's Samantha. Samantha,
Hey,
Yeah,
Sam.
when we do your intro, we make you big. You have to look at the camera. I say 1 minute, 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 5 seconds. There it is.
You're such an ass.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sam?
How you guys doing? I'm good.
Good.
So
He's here.
I took my sweet ass time coming up because I was in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. In the kitchen.
You know that glass still hasn't come, Phil?
Really?
Yeah.
What? Let's see here.
I've been looking for it every day.
There
and
she
it's not
is.
here.
How are you, Miss Samantha?
Hello.
My doorbell goes.
Island boy trying to make it.
That glass is probably doing what that
boy.
microphone did when I sent you that. Oh, that
Yeah.
pissed me off. Watching the tracking, it says in Seattle. Oh, cool. It's on its way. It's getting close. Then it says in Anchorage. Then the next day, third day, it says in Seattle.
It went back and forth.
It went to Anchorage twice and back to Seattle. And then finally the third time to Anchorage, she was there and nabbed it while it was there. And I was like, son of a bitches, they keep sending it back and forth.
I sent something to Axe up in Canada, and it's taken forever to get up there. I'm sure it has to go through customs and all that crap, but it's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Has anybody else noticed shit that I've been ordering on Amazon? Them sneaky little bastards. Amazon Prime is getting where it's not really that well worth it anymore. Yeah. Your arrival date, November 2nd to November 18th.
Yeah.
What the hell kind of shit is? And it's a Prime item, and it's like, now that's one big freaking window. I think they hired the manager of this building I rent in, because they do the same shit. We're going to inspect your apartment sometime in the next 3 months.
It says Friday, November 12th, Sam.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
It'll be soon then.
Yeah.
It'll be Friday, maybe.
Sam, do you know what I'm? You know that I'm an island boy,
Yes.
and I'm just trying to make it.
She was the dancing queen. She is the.
I'm an island boy. Mm-hmm.
Just cancel.
There's just days that shit is in my head, and I cannot get it out of my fucking head. That's the worst.
Right, Fox at Outdoors. That would be funny.
What's up, Marty? How you doing, man?
What up, Marty?
Good to see you.
Hey, Marty.
Goofball.
I keep forgetting I have a freaking Prime membership. All of a sudden, I'll look at my bank account. I'm like, oh crap, and I go to cancel it, and I always forget.
My Prime membership, other than the shipping side of it, I just use it for the free movies. You know, that's
Yep.
Well, that's pretty much what I use it for, is for the shipping. So much stuff I do through there for the channel, and then my wife will say, "Well, give me this," or one of the kids will need that.
Yeah.
All right, well, I can get it through there for free since I already paid for it. So
yeah. Excuse me. Yep.
So Sam, here's a bottle of hot sauce you got me. The one that I tore the top off of. We now have a whiskey. We now have a whiskey cork in the top of it.
Oh, yeah.
That'll work. That'll work.
That's it. Yeah.
That top flew right off of that damn thing. And then stupid me, I was trying to take the glass part out of the cap and sliced my thumb. But luckily it was only like the top layer. So it didn't really mess with me. But it was like I did that night. I'm like, you idiot. So yeah, drink and mess with stuff is probably not a good combination.
So have you tried that sauce yet?
Oh yeah, we tried this that
I
night.
missed it.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty good. It's
Hey,
so it's considered hot, but not extremely hot.
Yeah.
You got the Reaper taste in it, so it's a for someone who's not a chili head, it's actually bearable. For me, it's not a hot sauce. For me, it was like a 2 on my heat scale. Okay. This right here is like a 1 on my heat scale, but tastes fantastic.
It does.
That one there. That one there. Sam mentioned.
I love it.
That's for on wings. I would love to try that on wings, man.
That's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna put it on wings next time I eat it again. Like that was delicious, and I don't do hot, but I liked it.
Right. Yeah.
So have you tried the Akimiso from Bravado?
Yes.
He has. I've never had a Bravado sauce.
You never had a Bravado? I may have to send you some Bravado stuff. They have some really good stuff. That's a hot one.
I always feel bad when I get if I message companies and they send me sauce and I like try one and don't try the other ones. I bought those and I bought these ones, the Jeff Dunham sauces, the 3. I still haven't done any of those videos or any of those damn things. I have all these grand ideas of what I want to do, and I just never get around to doing them.
I got like 9 balls of sauce I haven't even cracked open yet. I'm like, I need to start doing these things.
I've got.
Yeah, I do too.
Like that. So
need to crack open some challenges.
Yeah.
Like my fridge is full of them already. Plus, I got some on my counter that I haven't even cracked. I'm like, God, and I know they go bad. So I need to start using them.
Sauces, unless they got fruit in them, do not need to be refrigerated. I'm just telling
you. Nope.
Just telling you, they don't need to be
refrigerated.
If
it has fruit in it, that's the only time to refrigerate.
If they got fruit in them, they need to be refrigerated. Although even like this, the mango in this, I'm not going to refrigerate this.
Yeah.
So
that bottle will be gone.
Yeah, it's going to be gone soon. So,
yeah.
My mouth watering now.
So I guess your poll has got you wanting to do a TikTok video.
Yeah, am I going to be doing the TikTok video? That's good. It's kind of what I wanted to do, anyways. I was kind of if everybody's like, no, don't do that, dude. That's. I thought, well, then maybe I won't. But trust me, I've been thinking about something like this for a week. I thought, well, maybe I could get like a balloon and do this, and then I could screw. But no, you can't do that. I mean, just there are different things. I was thinking about how you would attach this to something I could put on my skull.
I'm surprised they didn't have like a Halloween wig like that.
Yeah, a skull cap.
That hairstyle is called a wick. So I looked it all up. Yeah. A wick, W-I-C-K. But there aren't any Amazon wigs or anything. Everything that they do with the wick, all the dreads hang down, and there's multiple dreads. If you look at these guys, they've only got like 6 or 7 of these things sticking off their head. And it's like, well, I'm not going to spend X number of dollars, for something for a one-time thing. So it's like, all right, well, I've already got the Trump wig here somewhere. I did think about taking the Trump wig and turning that into, but I'm not going to do that. That's my Trump.
You can't mess up Spicy Trump.
Right. Well, Spicy Trump's definitely going to come back. We've got to do some stuff with the Spicy Trump. But as we get closer to a new election, I think that wig is going to make a reappearance. So
there you go.
Sideshow Bob wig. Yeah. Well, is there a Sideshow Bob wig? I mean, let's see here, because I would think Sideshow Bob wig. Let's see. We'll go to Amazon. Sideshow Bob.
I don't know who that cat is. I didn't even know who the Island Boy
From
was.
Simpsons.
You mentioned it on your channel one day. I was like, oh, okay. And I looked him up. I was like, that guy's a goofy looking.
Yeah,
bastard.
I look up Sideshow Bob wigs, and I get anything but Sideshow Bob.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I get nothing but these hair pieces that lady wigs and stuff.
Samantha.
Damn,
It's
I just read
true.
the comment. That's funny.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Maybe if I put the word Sideshow Bob together, I don't know if that didn't help.
Has he actually commented on it? I thought he would.
He did a laugh face and he was like, "What are you doing, kitten?" Because that's what he calls
Nice.
me.
At least you got a
So,
reaction out of it.
yeah.
Though. That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah.
Nick
It took a
Jones?
while though.
Hey, Nick.
Like at first
What's up, Nick?
he viewed it and he didn't do anything. So I was like, "Oh shoot, is he mad at me?" Or yeah, but it took him a while to actually react. I think he was just trying to let it sink in.
It's like, cool, like, wow, she actually did this.
And then my mom goes, "Oh, hey, all three of y'all need to follow suit. And now it's a challenge. You guys got to do what Sam just did." And my sisters are like, no.
Yep.
And Frank's
no.
like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm out on that limb by myself.
That's it. You do something. You
Oh,
do something
well.
really out there in left field.
I'll do
It's
it.
amazing how the rest of your family all of a sudden turn into cowards, man.
Exactly.
They do.
Right?
They do.
That's
It's
what
like-
happened too.
Yeah, and
They're like,
they don't congratulate you and say that is so cool, that is so awesome. They go, "You fucking moron! What the
They
hell
were
are you doing?"
laughing. They thought it was funny, but they won't do it themselves. They're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
they
no
won't
way,
go there.
no way."
No, they ain't touching that shit.
And they'll
Yeah.
encourage you to do it, but now that you've done
Yeah.
it, it's like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody
went
was
through
like,
that shit.
"More, please." Like they want me to do more stuff like
More.
that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how can I possibly? Nah, we'll think about it. I don't
Yeah.
know what I would do after that. I think that's pretty much my limit.
I'm watching it now, Sam.
He hasn't seen it
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I've been tied up. I'm
yet.
watching
The
it now.
very end is where it's priceless. Yeah.
Oh wait, you're on the left. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
At
Silly,
least
silly,
Sam
silly.
can laugh at herself, right?
I don't mind laughing at myself. If you can't
Yeah,
laugh at
Phil,
yourself, then
Phil, you never pulled
whatever.
it up and shared it,
That was funny.
I couldn't. Is it is it in Facebook Messenger? I can pull it up there. I
It's
was just
on.
having-
Yeah, I put
You
the
did-
link.
you did share it
up
on
in the
Facebook
group
Messenger, okay.
chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I got it. Now I got to work on this here. Cause I'm an island boy trying to make it. I'm an island boy.
Yeah.
Is this the right one? This is probably the one here. Let's see here. That's not the one. Oh, there it is. Sam just sent it to me. All right. There we go.
Twisted did.
Someone did. Someone it just popped up.
It was probably Ann.
It just popped up. All right, so share screen.
Oh God.
Share with volume, window.
So she puts it on TikTok for the world to see, then she shuts her camera off when we're going to show it.
I'm joking. This was
hilarious.
definitely something people talked me into doing. By the way.
All right, here we go.
This was awesome.
And you know the guy's gay.
No, he ain't.
I like the very end. Boom.
Yeah, what's the thing with you're doing with your leg at the end there, Sam?
I was showing off my bulge because he's got one.
You were showing off what?
My
bulge.
bulge.
Yours was bigger.
Your bone. Oh, you got
What
a
I
bulge.
did,
Oh my
though-
god.
Mine is bigger.
I
'cause
never
took
noticed
this
you had a bulge
projector,
in your pants.
and that's what makes it funny.
Oh my
I
god.
put this in my pants.
Oh my god.
Can you send me that, Sam?
It's
I'll
a
pay for it.
little. It's
I
a
had
light
never noticed
projector.
you had a
I don't
bulge
care
in your
what it
pants.
is.
I didn't know
And
that
yeah,
until you
it
just said it. Oh my god.
Well, you gotta see. You gotta actually look for it. And some people see it right away. But
Oh
yeah,
my god. I
that's
never noticed. That makes it funny as fuck.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what makes it funny. Is the very end where I pose.
I was just
Hey.
laughing along with everybody else. I was like, yeah, it's kind of funny. That's kind of fun. Now that you have a bulge in your pants, it's like it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you get it. That's the whole reason why I did the thing. I just couldn't help myself. I was like, I gotta freaking try this out.
So how did it feel to be hung for about 20 minutes? Was it uncomfortable?
No, I didn't like it because it weighed
Didn't
my
like
pants down.
There you go. We all have that problem with a big schlong. It just keeps pulling your pants down.
It was. It's just funny because it was this. It's so non-realistic because it's like a freaking big ass circle. But I had to. It was funny. I don't care.
Stop, Dan. Any dude that dances like that is gay. Just saying.
Not gay.
It's gay.
Oh no, I don't know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Check my messenger. Why am I checking my messenger, Ann?
I think Pepper should get up and do it.
I'll do it.
I don't think.
I know you will. That's why I said it.
He knew he could get away with that one. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'll do that one. That's easy.
Oh, yeah.
I've done a lot of. Oh my god.
Squirrel. She sent me a picture of Squirrel looking at it.
Oh, that was funny though. His reaction to it.
Is it homophobic to be afraid to scare people? Oh, gay people? No, I'm just joking. Not homophobic.
To be afraid of them?
Oh.
Not afraid of nobody.
I ain't afraid of nobody.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Anne, that's funny. She's Mrs. Roger Rabbit. I just read that. That's funny.
Mrs. Rod, Girls Gone Wild in Alaska, a bit different than the lower states.
I like that. It's true though.
Well, let me see if I
is.
can't bring the one with Squirrel up and we can hear the audio. Let's see here.
Yeah, he had to redo it because the first time they took it down, somebody falsely reported it, and so I had to appeal, and then they put it right back because they're like, no, this does not violate, whatever. So but his got taken down because he reacted to it, so he had to make a new one. But I think it's just as good.
All right. Share screen.
I'm gonna do it.
Share window. Click.
I'm gonna do it.
Share. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
What the fuck is in that guy's pants? Whoa. What the fuck is in your pants? Whoa. What the fuck is in your pants?
He's so awesome. I love Tony. He's good people.
That's so good.
What's up, Chatio?
What's up, Chatio?
You can see you.
Goofball.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Did y'all see who that was?
Yeah.
I regrettably put the link in the chat for Chatio. Not regrettably for Chatio, but I put it in the chat if Chatio wants to come join us.
Hey, what's up, Chatio?
Oh man.
Yeah, I got twisted in the fam over here. Here.
You got what?
I got twisted spam.
Hey, there she is! What's up, lady? Holy shit!
Yeah. I'm dog sitting for her, so
Yeah.
She brought her little puppy over. I can dog sit.
Yeah, that is Twisted Axe. Where's she going then? When you're dog sitting, yeah, but where are you headed, woman? Aww.
And dog's like, you're dumping me here?
I'll let her if she wants to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you going, Sam?
I just need a place for my dog for like a week or two.
Okay.
And
Nice.
he's saving our dog right now.
Awesome.
Hi, Twisted.
Sweet baby.
Come back,
Hi,
Sam.
Daddy.
Come back.
You got a good heart, Lone Star. That's awesome.
He's a good friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, she messaged me. I was like, absolutely. I said, didn't even cross my mind. Immediately, it's like,
yeah.
I actually didn't ask. He just said, "I'll."
Hell yeah.
So, and I may not give her back. I don't know. So, she is a cute little, like a puggle beagle.
What the hell is that? Hey, Chatty-O.
Talking to Chatty-O.
How you doing, man?
I don't think anybody's ever actually seen him.
Grab a beer real quick.
No, like a lot of us haven't seen her on cam until now.
Not
Yeah.
live. We get stills of her.
I was slowly playing my way in here. The Twisted pop. I was like, come on.
I'm glad I was here for that because it was pretty quick. But yeah, I'm glad I was here for it.
I can't see. It's just my bed. Yep, she's here dropping the puppers off. But I'm gonna visit with them for a few minutes, so I'm gonna go off cam for a few minutes, but I'll be right back.
All right, bro.
You betcha.
Understandable.
So crazy news today on my end. My sister calls me up and she's like, I got something to tell you. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh.
Apparently my ex, Colin's biological dad, burnt down his girlfriend's house on purpose.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Bitch had it
So
coming.
now he's in deep skimpy, and I'm glad I got away from that. Just saying.
Good job on that. Holy shit.
Hey,
I was like,
Tim.
what? Yeah.
Wow.
Torched your house,
Snap
man.
is right. Yeah, dude, arson for real. And he's facing more charges on a felony case that got put back because of COVID, and that's happening in January. So on top of that, this is like his 8th charge he's going to have to face. So I think he's going to be gone for a while.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to Tim real quick because he doesn't come here all the time. How you doing, Tim? Good to see you.
Tim.
Appreciate
Timmy.
it.
Yeah, neighbor girl, it is messed up.
I
I told her in a message, I said, good luck, dude, but I'm going to warn you right now, that guy's nuts. And now she knows, probably. Obviously.
Unfortunately.
Burn her freaking house down. I tried to warn her.
Was she in it?
He didn't listen to me, obviously. Now she don't got her own house.
No, was she in it?
I'll tell you what, if somebody told me
I don't know.
that I should watch out for a certain individual because you don't know what they'll do, they might burn your fucking house down, I would stay away from them. I mean,
Yeah.
Right?
Holy shit.
Makes sense.
I was shocked. So yeah, it's
Because
probably gonna pop up
think
in the
about it.
news of that.
Think about it.
Exactly,
that poor girl,
right?
That poor girl's thinking now, I should have listened to Sam.
Yeah.
Son of
Yes,
a bitch.
Mrs. Roger Rabbit. That's exactly right.
Terrible. For her.
Right? I'm just happy my kid don't know him, don't want to know him, and all that good stuff. He's not affected by it, which is great.
Right.
That's the only
Good.
thing I care about is my son's well-being.
Right.
So,
Yep, that's
yeah.
it. Every bit of it. That's it.
Exactly.
People are nuts here, man. They go crazy in Alaska. They really do. I don't know if it's the dark all the time in the
It's the
winter or
dark.
the light all the time in the summer, but
And the darkness just started.
yeah, right. That's when the freaks come out.
That's out.
Yeah, we saw that last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We saw that last night, Sam.
That is a fact. I may have showed my coworker your dance along. I'm sorry. I had to show someone. She
Did
loved
you really?
She loved it. She
God.
thought it was so funny. She was dying. She's like, that lady's hilarious. I'm like, that's my buddy Samantha.
Yeah, I didn't really focus on the dancing part like I should have. When I
No,
rewatched,
but
I was like, I
was-
kind of look retarded there, but I'm just like, you know what? It's all right. Like
You had-
the
you had-
dancing was what
you had
made it,
the- I
and
called
that's what
it-
I was focused on.
I
Yeah.
called it the mom. I called it the mom dance. You had the mom dance going on with it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I was trying to follow him, and it's hard to do that when your phone's going and you're in picture or whatever
Yeah.
it is,
Mhm.
and you're like trying to mimic and follow. And then I was like, screw it,
Mhm.
boop. Here you go.
I did.
That's why I'm here.
I did
You
pop
know?
up when the squirrel's
Yep.
reaction. That was great.
He's funny. What's in
Fuck's
her
in his
pants?
pants. The fuck's in your pants? I was thinking about that earlier, like at lunch, just laughing. Oh my god.
He's a funny dude. I love
Oh,
Tony.
Yeah.
The Sam was bigger though.
That's it. That's why I did it. It was
That's it.
supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be like me exaggerating what was going on his end.
Yeah,
It
that was
illuminates.
yeah, that was extreme. Yeah.
Freaking
Little-
projector.
A little short, but boy, that puppy was thick. Yeah, I tell you.
That'll do its job.
Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Roger Rabbit, that's so cool. I gotta see that. She said, I found a woman's version of Phil's Mankini on Amazon, complete with a hairy chest.
Oh my god. Gold.
That would be funny.
Save that
Yes.
for save that for OG Fest.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah,
I need to try to figure out how to make it there next year.
That poor guy's sick as a dog.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Did you see OG son? Man, he is looking
Yes.
rough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gotten
What-
something nasty.
You guys,
Is it the vid or what?
I think he's had a bad cold, but man.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Rough one.
Yes, I saw a short the other day. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he put one up today because he's working through it, while he's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Blake.
Feel bad.
I
Knock
picked
on
them all
wood.
up.
Blake.
But I haven't been sick in a while, so like even before the pandemic, I haven't been sick at all. So I need like
Yeah.
I'm a religious hand washer, and I'm very like Lysol freaking friendly and this and that. You don't ever put your fingers to your face when you've been
Mom, can you
touching shit without cleaning your
Can
hands
you
thoroughly.
get us?
What?
Can you get me and the girls
Eating peppers
a
keeps me.
gumball machine?
Gumball
You want me
machine.
to go out at 6:42 at night and get a freaking gumball
I mean,
machine?
tomorrow.
Well, no, tomorrow maybe. We'll see.
Hell
You
yeah.
little sweethearts. But
Call me, maybe.
Let's see how I can freak out.
Well, told me to ask you.
okay, all right. Well, I'll get one tomorrow. I'll get one tomorrow.
Nice hat.
They're here till Wednesday. His cousins, and he's trying to be a good host.
That's sweet of him.
He is a sweetheart. He's always looking out for
Yeah.
those little girls. They're sweethearts.
What?
You playing peekaboo with Fulton now?
Yeah.
He's playing peekaboo.
Oh.
There he is. Peekaboo.
What's up,
Nice.
Fulton?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How you
What's
doing,
up,
man?
dude?
Well, that's
Can't
fine. I can't hear you.
That's awesome.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear a goddamn thing you're saying.
No.
Pros.
We
Nope.
can't hear you, Fulton.
Nope.
No audio.
No
You
sound, bud.
gone.
Boy,
Damn.
yeah.
Come back when your shit's better.
I was gonna say this is a good time to have him up. I mean,
There's the cat.
what the hell did you take him down for?
Poor
I
guy.
didn't hear a goddamn
Audio.
thing, right? Yeah, well, that's why I took him. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't
now
hear it.
Give me a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm slow on the uptick sometimes. You may want to go down and come back up, Fulton, because we couldn't
Yep.
hear a damn thing you were saying.
Just froze
You
too.
can sit in the basement, but if we bring you up here and we can't hear your ass, it don't make no never mind.
It don't make
prob-
no
you
never
prob-
mind.
Oh,
You
no.
probably muted him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you-
No, he
probably.
didn't. No.
I would have.
You
Well,
would've.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
get the kid.
yeah. Sorry, Mike. We don't all think that way.
Oh, that's your problem.
It's not my problem. 'cause
I'm
I
back.
do
How you
think-
doing, Phil?
There we go.
There we go. We can hear you now.
Gotcha.
What's up, dude?
Yeah. I've been busy today. Very busy.
Have you? Have you?
Had to work
Fulton, do you know who I am?
I don't know. You got the
I'm an island boy, just trying to
I'm not
make
sure what
it.
it's called.
I'm an island boy.
He said a unicorn.
Oh, dude, one of those.
That's good.
But yeah, I had to work from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. today.
Oh my God!
4 hours. Jesus.
How did you
4
make
hours,
it, man?
4 hour
Eight,
shift.
eight until 5.
And then tomorrow I had to work another one from 3 to 7.
Oh shit!
Back at
What's
8
up,
to 5
Manny?
again
How are you
tomorrow.
doing?
I'd be going to bed.
No.
You see, Manny's got a discerning eye. He can tell these are
Yeah.
tubes of
Mhm.
terror on my
Mhm.
my wicks, my spicy boy hat.
Oh, jeez. Samantha, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Exhausted.
I tell you, those 4-hour work days will take it out of you. I'm telling you.
I know.
Some of them do though. Some of them do.
Because tomorrow would be another 4 hours, so that would be what,
8.
like 4. So that would be 8 hours.
Yep.
God bless.
Knocked one of those out today.
You know, you got to
Like
start
after I was
somewhere.
done.
Yep.
You got to start
Like
somewhere.
after I was
Fulton, right?
done.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Spicy.
When after I was done with my like one of my theater work, my mom just came and got me, and I
Good night,
wasn't
Dennis.
finished.
All right, Dennis.
And I said, I'm not
See ya,
finished
Dennis.
with my job yet. I'm not finished
Maddie
until
Spice.
7 o'clock.
Samantha should do a version of Island Boy.
Oh, look at the wheels! The wheels are turning.
We could do it together like split screen. I'm an island. I could be the one brother. She could be the other brother.
Oh God.
I'm an island boy, just trying to.
I probably
make
could
it.
make my hair look like that.
Island boy.
So I'm not sure if I can make it tomorrow night for Ojason.
Tomorrow night's not Ojason. Tomorrow night's 210. Ojasan's a pre-party. I'm
Yeah.
not sure Ojasan's
Yeah.
going to make it for the
I
pre-party.
don't know if he'll make it
Yeah,
either.
because
No.
He's trying to recover.
if it's
What's
not
going
him,
on with,
if it's not him, then it will be
What's going
bourbon
on?
probably.
Yeah.
Ojasan is down with
what's
the
going on
sickness
with
right
Jimmy?
now.
Is he doing okay?
He just
He's
has
sick.
a bad cold.
Yeah.
Bad cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll keep him in my prayers.
You see that? You see that, Fulton?
Yeah, I'm still here.
No, did you see what Wheel Life put on here for you?
Oh, jeez. Oh, well, man,
Hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
bring him
Tim,
back.
he does work at a theater.
He does.
Yeah.
I still haven't got my got my free popcorn yet. I'm still waiting for that.
We love you,
Wait till you
Fulton.
get, wait till you get to the bottom of that popcorn.
Oh, Jesus.
Exactly, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Extra butter.
How many have you seen
Yeah,
that?
That's not
extra
butter.
butter, extra salt.
Yeah, shouldn't the glazing be on top of the butter, not on the bottom?
Watch out for the holes at the bottom of the popcorn.
And there you have it, Peppers. There you have it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Our future. That's our future right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So,
Those
anyways,
excruciating 4-hour work days, you know.
Mm-hmm.
yep. Anyways, I got 4 tickets again. I just won on the video again. I'm very lucky again. So I'm going to the Christmas and Hobby Show. Have you been to that?
Been to what?
Christmas Hobby Show. It's an Indiana State Fair.
Considering I'm not in Indiana, probably not. No.
I haven't been to that one, but I've
No.
been to one in Colorado. They're cool.
Yeah.
Nice little knickknacks
they
and
are.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Homebrew.
You know, I'm sorry. The only thing I can do is insult people to make fun and to be funny. I can't be funny without making fun of somebody. So I apologize for my.
You're not quite as good at it as Mike, but you're
That's
getting
all
better.
right.
Yeah, if when Mike is on his A game, you know, then you know.
Oh yeah, boy, hang on to your hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Hang on to your hat. Hang on to your hat, Mike. You're
That
gonna
was
be on
that
the
was
wrong
so
ride.
casual, so casual.
Little party favor.
Yeah, I can tell Mike's kicking back, relaxing tonight. It's just so casual. Yeah.
So Fulton worked 4 hours yesterday or today?
Both.
Today I work 4
Oh
hours.
no,
so-
tomorrow he works for
Tomorrow
it
he's
again.
working 4 hours again.
Yes.
That's
So
rough.
4
You'd have
hours
to
and
work-
4 hours. So that's 8. Is that 8 hours, Phil, or that's?
Yeah. I think you got it right there, Fulton.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
8. It's 8, man.
8 hours. Ooh.
Right on the
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
hell's going
I don't
on.
know about
I
Thursday.
work-
I'm not sure if I'm.
They taught
I'm
you
not
that
sure if
shit
I'm
in
working
school,
on
right?
Thursday because I don't know. There's Veterans
That
Day's
eight.
coming up.
Yep, that's 8.
Fulton, I worked 20 hours the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I wasn't even
but
tired.
you work at home. He works at the theater. It's a big difference.
Well, I ain't got no popcorn either.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, he hasn't gotten his yet either.
There you go.
They're cheating him on the deal, you know, because they were supposed to make sure he gets free popcorn too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would complain. You know, that's
I
one of the
would.
perks of, that's one of the perks of the job. And if I'm not gonna get all the perks of the job, like you explained to me, I've got issues.
Yeah.
I know this gal. She's a bartender, and she shifts, bartends, and she works at the local theater here. And at the end of the night, when they're shutting down, any popcorn that's left, man, they bag it up in these big clear bags, and the employees take that shit home. And I've watched her come out of that theater with 4 of these huge freaking bags that each bag would fill a 5-gallon bucket. And I told her, I
Oh,
said,
look at I got a Sam sandwich. You can't beat that.
Sam sandwich.
Hey, there she is.
Sandwich.
Hey,
Hi, Sam.
Good to see you,
Yay.
Samantha.
I
Good
twisted.
to see ya.
Hello.
I'll make you the same size as the rest of us, so you don't feel.
We got Lone Star's burning the bacon as we speak.
Lone Star's what?
As
Burning
much as
the
I want to
bacon.
make you big, so we can all get a good look at you.
What?
What's up, Chad?
I've changed quite a bit, eh?
That's right.
You're damn good
Yeah, I
looking.
see
You
you.
got, you
I
got
see
better
you.
looking.
Right?
Oh, you jerks.
Mhm.
Little trolls. Speaking of troll, hi.
That cat is awesome. I love that cat. Give me some beer. You want some beer?
No, she gave me a
I
message
don't think,
when I got
Chad,
home
I don't
tonight.
think cats can drink, Bill. I don't know if they can.
Lucy does, but she only likes the dark malty beers.
Well, my
Because
cats
this-
can't
this
drink
whole-
beer because,
Yeah, this homebrew came
you
up
know,
perfect,
because they
except
just,
for the carb.
Party. So.
Effed up the carbonation again.
Damn carbonation.
It's so hard. That's like where I like struggle. I can brew a great beer. Like right now, my fermenter, I have my winter ale, Santa's Bells. I'll call it that for PG purposes. 11% plus ABV. It's going to be about 11.5% when it's done. That's going to knock you on your butt. Hey, my beard's coming in. That's good.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's slowly but surely. I could have nothing like you, man. It just stopped growing
the
about
beard's
an inch.
coming in, huh?
Yeah, mine's starting to come in too.
It looks great.
And that one's starting to come in. Yeah.
This one here's going away.
Yeah. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I yeeted mine about a week and a half ago. This is all I got.
And I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to Chatty.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll help you. I'll get
I
you
can't
a little,
get
little
mine to grow.
starter.
Yeah.
Little starter for you.
I had a good beard going there.
Mike
for
could
a
make a
while.
good merkin out of that beard.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
oh
Maybe
yeah,
it's
tomorrow's
here.
national,
I'll give you that.
national
I'll give you the hair to go with it too.
Mike for you.
Perfect.
Mike, you know what tomorrow National Day is? It's gonna be National Fried
Don't let
Chicken Day.
Fulton. No, it's gonna be National Don't Let Fulton on a Panel Day.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
Nah.
Mike. Woo!
National Popcorn Day is tomorrow.
Yeah.
I
He'll finally
don't
get
know
his
if it is or
popcorn.
not.
National
He'll finally
Fried
get his
I'm not sure if
popcorn.
it's National Popcorn. What's going on with you, Chad?
There's lots of comments I can make about National Fried Chicken Day, and I'll leave them all alone because I like
You
that.
best do that.
I like KFC.
There we go. National Popcorn Day.
And you just sent me a popcorn so I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You sent me a nice little message earlier. All I'm gonna say is 2 words.
Lucy.
1 word.
What you got?
Leggings. I'm just gonna say leggings. That's it.
Hi.
You can
Say
take
what?
it from there.
You're
And-
silly kitty.
Megan, what?
And sent me a message.
Mm.
And the message, and all there was a video, and the only word I'm going to say that the video was in the video was leggings.
Leggings. Wow.
Nice.
Now put popcorn and leggings
All
together,
right.
and you'll know what you sent me.
Oh my
Oh, I should probably head off here. I've got a busy day
All
tomorrow.
right, brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Fulton, have a great night, my friend. Thanks for coming up and hanging out with us.
I'll try to, and
All right.
I
We'll
hope
see
it
you later,
works.
man.
Like,
God, I wish I worked 4 hours tomorrow. Are you kidding me? I'd take that in a heartbeat.
I wanted to tell him to aim for the bottom of the bucket tomorrow, but damn it, though.
That's
Head first.
Watch out for the hole at the bottom.
Well, I wanted to go in head first.
We told his mom to watch out for the hole in the bottom of the bucket. So don't play the popcorn trick on your mom.
Look out for that special.
No. Oh my God.
The worst part is I told him, I says, don't play the popcorn trick on your mom. And he goes off thinking, says, Mom, they tell me not to play the popcorn trick on you. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
so hopefully his mom doesn't know what the popcorn trick is, or you know.
Oh, I bet she does.
All right. I got it. Yeah, Phil's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
heard this before, so he'll say I'm senile and repeating myself. But
Well, you are.
you don't tell your kids or young fellas like that anything that you want them repeating. Never do it.
All right.
Because my kid had to go see a shrink because he got in trouble, and
Oh, here we go.
they said
Here's the story.
they wanted to do a psych eval on him, and he went to see the shrink. Well, I knew that shrink. I knew the guy personally, you know, out in the real world, and he's in there talking to that shrink for about 45 minutes or so, and then he comes out, and the shrink comes out, and he's going like this to me. Come on in here. I want to talk to you. I thought, what the hell you want to talk to me for? You know, I'm not one of your patients. I get in there, and he brings my kid back in too. So I'm sitting there, and this is running water for those that know running water. And running water is just sitting there acting as innocent as sin. And the shrink says to me, he says, what I want to talk to you about is your kids borrowing the car.
Huh?
I was ready to kill running water. And the shrink goes, really, I want to know about your kids borrowing the car.
Mm-hmm.
Before we got to that shrink, on the way there, driving there, running water's all nervous. He's got to see this shrink. He's nervous about that shit. And I wanted to calm him down a little, so I figured I'd tell him a joke, you know. And I told him, I said, yeah, you know, your brother come to me the other day and said he wanted to borrow the car. Or no, his sister came to me and wanted to borrow the car. And I told her, I said, yeah. So I told her, I said, yeah, sure, you can borrow the car, but you know what I need for that? She goes, oh, that's terrible. Damn hillbillies. And I said, you know what I need for that? You know, a little bit of BJ, and you got the keys to the car.
Goodness gracious.
So she really wanted to use the car. So she had at it. And all of a sudden she starts spitting and she goes, that tastes like shit. And I go, oh God, I'm sorry, I forgot your brother's got the car tonight.
Good.
So running water goes and sees this shrink and tells him that story. That little bastard. It took me literally years to finally get my shrink to stop bringing that up every time he ran into me.
Oh, he probably thought it was funny as hell.
Yeah, he kept asking. He'd see me on the street in the middle of town and yell at me, "Hey, Sty, who's got the car tonight?" Would you fuck off? Would you just fuck off? I mean, so no, don't tell your kids anything you don't want them to repeat, because they will. And I asked Running Water, "Why the hell did you tell him that?" He says, "I thought it was pretty funny."
Good night, Jerry. Have a good night, man.
Hey, good night, Jerry.
Good night, Jerry.
Fun time.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
I
Proceed
love
with
you,
caution.
Ann.
Love you, Ann.
Hi, kitty.
Love you, Ann.
Well, guys, it is 11 o'clock at night.
It is not. It's 10.
And I have to work tomorrow.
Oh, no.
And I'm feeling like a spicy boy.
4 hours?
So, all 4 hours tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah.
You're a rebel.
He gets paid
telling
to
you,
show
man.
up. You don't get paid to just show up anymore, do you?
What's up,
Hey,
Sean?
Lord Chong.
I do.
All you guys up on the panel,
Take it
Sty,
easy.
Pappers, Samantha, Mike, Lone Star, Chadio, Samantha, Twisted Lady, if you're still up there. Appreciate you coming on tonight. Everyone out in the chat, Crazy Ann, Mayberry, Schlong, Jerry J, Heartsight. I always appreciate you being here, Eileen, Kathy Gahan, Wheel Life,
Don't forget Fulton.
Mayberry, Fulton. You
Can't
fuck.
forget Fulton. Oh, boy.
Guy worked hard today. He's
Wheel Life,
exhausted.
Tim, the Wheelman Taylor. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate y'all. I love you. Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy.